we are actually saying that expertise is needed in some fields, and so agencies can deal with it better. But if we're now saying about legal expertise, then this is not required for juries to decide. So how can we choose what kind of expertise can be devolved to juries and what not?
So it's true that jurors usually do not possess any legal training or legal expertise. They rely on the instructions from the judge as to what the law is. But in any given case, jurors may be called upon to render decisions that implicate much more than just legal expertise. In a medical malpractice case, in a product defect case, in a copyright or trademark case, there are, even in a tort case, if there's an accident between two cars, there are so many instances in which technical expertise, scientific expertise, other, different areas of knowledge may be brought to bear on a decision. But we, in the adversarial system, we look to the parties to not only present evidence, but also to provide expert witnesses. So if there is some sort of specialized knowledge or technical expertise that is required for jurors to decide a case, we look to expert witnesses to inform the jurors, of what they need to render a decision. And I think ultimately there is the recognition that beyond knowledge, beyond legal training, beyond expertise, that rendering a verdict, rendering judgment in a case does implicate that, but it implicates also much more basic principles and basic values. Certainly in a copyright case or a trademark case, there is much law that must be given to jurors. There are often areas of technical or specialized knowledge that must be explained to the jurors. But ultimately, a decision in those cases may implicate more basic principles of theft, of right and wrong, And so jurors bring that to bear, in a way that that individual judges perhaps cannot, and in a way that we want to bear on our legal system, that we want to shape and influence our legal system. Not to the exclusion of judges, but working in their own role, just as judges work in their own role, just as appellate judges work in a role that is different from a trial judge, and just as administrative agencies operate in their sphere. So I think it's a recognition that juries maybe are not the best suited, right, for everything we do in the law, but they have a particular and very important role to play in the legal system.
Well, so thank you very much for the help you gave us today.
Thank you, Ricardo.
And let's hope that this video can be shown to a lot of people, and so that we can know better how jury trial works.